Hey there, it's Jenna from the Intern Hustle, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing my 4-step framework to help you get out of your comfort zone in college in order to start taking action toward the future you want. Hit that like button if you're saying, sign me up for some of that, and don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week on this channel. Hey there, I'm Jenna Ryan from the INTERNHustle.com, and this is Initiative Muscle Monday, helping you to start each week with an intentional step toward a successful future. Let's do this. You know that awesome feeling when you learn how to master a new skill or accomplish a big goal or conquer a fear? It's the best, right? So good that when you finally hit a new milestone like that, it's easy to want to hang out there for a while and to get comfortable because you all of a sudden remember how uncomfortable it was to get started on that skill or goal or fear that you were conquering. You naturally want to forget about that uncomfortable phase for a while and just coast for a bit in your newfound bliss. Then, before you know it, you've been comfortable for too long. And sure, you may currently feel like you're winning thanks to your new achievement, but you're no longer growing. It's time to challenge yourself again. It is time for you to level up. We are all capable of pushing ourselves, but because it never hurts to get a little push in the right direction, I've put together a simple framework to help you focus your efforts the next time that you need to get out of your comfort zone and level up your life. Maybe it's for securing that internship opportunity that could open up all sorts of new doors for you. So to make it easy for you to remember this framework, just remember that it spells out idea, as in it's a good idea for you to take action and get out of your comfort zone. So the I in idea is for intentions. I talk about the importance of setting goals a lot at the Intern Hustle. You need to be intentional about what you want to accomplish and by when you want to do it. Otherwise, life will just keep rushing on by. Whether it's a skill that you want to develop or an internship that you really want to secure, get intentional. Take the time to come up with an approach and set goals. Give yourself milestones that you want to hit by specific dates and then work backwards to create a plan to achieve it all. When you're intentional, it makes the whole idea of stepping outside of your comfort zone a little less scary because you've already planned ahead and you have an idea of where you're going. And you've also broken it down into bite-sized actions that feel doable. I write down 1 to 2 things that I can do each day to help me achieve the goal that I'm currently going after. Without getting intentional each day and writing down these 1 to 2 things to accomplish, things can start to slip through the cracks. So not only does this exercise keep me on track, but it allows me to look back and reflect on all of the work that I've done leading up to this point. So the first step is to start getting intentional. Identifying what that next step outside of your comfort zone is going to be and why it's important for you to do it. The D in my idea framework is for discipline. After you work on setting intentions, the next step is to practice what you preach and take action. Discipline is twofold. It's a matter of training yourself by doing what you say you're going to do and then doing it consistently. So consistency is key here. Doing something once is not going to affect much change. If you want to truly level up, you need to form new productive habits. And at the same time, it's time to drop any negative habits that are holding you back and to learn how to say no to things that are no longer serving you or are flat out getting in the way of your growth. It's not easy, but one way I do this is by setting daily targets for myself. Simple measures that help me practice discipline and stay on track to hit those bigger goals. For example, one of my favorite ways to procrastinate, and I'm sure you can relate to this, is hanging out in the black hole that is social media. So to combat this, I set up rules for myself in regards to social media usage. I'm not always perfect at following them, but the days that I'm disciplined and sticking to them, I am the most productive. And when I feel productive, I'm encouraged to keep going. The consistent little wins of each day, they add up over time. So create discipline in your life by just starting with your daily habits, and you will gradually step into bigger and better things. The E in idea is for education. As a student, you may be thinking that you have this part covered. After all, you're in school, getting educated. And that's great, but the education that I'm referring to here is, in my opinion, the best kind. Personal development education, not the lecture that you're forced to sit through in order to meet your graduation requirements, but the material that inspires you to level up your life, the material that backs up the intentions that you set, and the material that you've created space for in your life thanks to your good habits and discipline. So good personal development education comes in many different forms. You may find yourself inspired by a book, a podcast, an online course, or even an event. But it is up to you to expose yourself and to go into all of this with an open mind. Once you find something that inspires you, the momentum picks up and you'll begin to crave more of it. The desire to learn more and push yourself further, that's a positive side effect of personal development education. Discover educational content that inspires you to always be learning and absorb as much as you can. And finally, the A in the idea framework is for association. There's a good chance that you've heard the quote, you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That quote is by motivational speaker Jim Rohn, and he suggests that even though you may interact with many people, the 5 closest to you have the greatest impact on your life. I believe that you aren't limited to your current top 5. For example, I don't get to spend as much time with my parents in my adult life, but they are definitely people who still have a big impact on my life. But I do think that the people you associate with most are a direct reflection of your current priorities in life. For example, let's say someone is hoping to walk onto the football team at their school, but they spend the majority of their time with a friend who plays Fortnite all day. Well, I'm going to question their priorities. They should be associating with people who are in the position that they want to be in, training and working out with other guys on the football team. You should build relationship and association with people who have been there before and can mentor you, and also people who are walking a similar path to you and can help hold you accountable. Whether virtual community through an online course or the friends that you keep closest in person, be thoughtful about who you choose to spend the majority of your time with. Eliminate the toxic dead weight that holds you back and keeps you in your comfort zone, and spend time with people who inspire you and push you to level up. Association with the right people is a big key to your success. Build relationships in support of what you want to achieve. That's it. That is my idea framework to help you get out of your comfort zone and start taking action for your future. Set intentions, practice discipline, prioritize education, and build association. Remember this idea and follow this framework the next time that you need to push yourself. High performers never stay in their comfort zone for too long. Challenge yourself and step outside of your comfort zone and face those fears. Maybe start with that internship that you don't feel qualified for. You've got this. Thanks for watching. If this video gave you some new insights today, please give it a like and share it with a friend or two. Hit that red subscribe button below so that you don't miss out on future videos. In support of your hustle, I'm Jenna from theinternhustle.com, and I'll see you next Monday.